case law, the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, the Municipal Act, and the Environmental Protection Act empowers you, the council, to add this new bylaw to protect the health, safety, quality of life, and well-being of its citizens and their property. This bylaw requests three things: a minimum turbine setback of a distance of 2 kilometers from any property. Noise by the wind turbine shall not exceed 32 decibels. And 3, the developer shall provide an indemnification of 100% for any loss of property value or adverse health effect directly or indirectly caused by an industrial wind turbine. These are reasonable and prudent requests. We now ask for your agreement to begin the process of adding this new bylaw to the existing Lambton Shores municipal bylaws and regulations. I've asked Dave Griffith, a spokesperson for Blue Water Against Turbines Advocacy Group, to add a few words of support to this new bylaw. Thank you.
We have an exceptional opportunity because dear Mr. McGinty stated he doesn't need, and he's never reneged on this statement, he doesn't need the headaches associated with any wind power energy companies putting up turbines in any communities if they don't want them. So he's made that a blatant statement. He doesn't want the headaches associated with those communities that don't want them. So if you look at the majority of the municipalities in Ontario, there's about 80 of them that sent a very strong message to the ministry, Mr. McGinty, the wind energy companies. Their citizens don't want turbines. Lambton Shores must send the same strong message. As elected members, you must provide a voice for the majority of your citizens. Demand a moratorium on turbines until this Canadian health study is finished in 2014. Please pass this bylaw. It's very simple, stating a 2-kilometer setback from any that we're labeled as receptors, a noise limit of 32 decibels, and make sure big wind energy is held accountable for our health, your citizens' health, and their property values. Every logical thinking person along the west coast of Ontario who has done any research at all only wants their health and safety secured. They want their property values not to plummet. They want our tundra swans, our birds, our bats, our bald eagles to fly in a safe airspace. They want to stop the turmoil within families, within neighbors, and try to patch up the fractured communities that we see all over this province. They also want to make sure that the electricity we need and use every day is affordable. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to speak here tonight. And I'd like to end my little talk just by giving you statistics on what's going on along Highway 21. People don't seem to know how big these monsters really are. These turbines are going to stand 511 feet tall. Each blade is going to be 180 feet. The 3 blades have a diameter of 370 feet. That's 70 feet longer than a football field. The blades will travel anywhere up to 172 miles per hour. And they will emit, the new technology will emit 105 decibels. I don't care what they tell you. This is right in their stats. And the tower that's sitting at least 400 and some odd feet above the ground is going to carry a nacelle and a rotor that weighs 153 tons. Thank you very much.
Any questions or comments?
I guess through you, Mr. Mayor, to the clerk, who's going to provide us with a magical report. One of these days where we're going to be dealing with some issues related to turbines, what we can control and what we can't control. So any idea when we can expect to be dealing with that report?
So this is some of my research that I brought and looking at some of the various municipalities. I actually sent an email to every municipality in Ontario asking them what policies they have. We do have obviously Clinton, Wyoming, as well, and Wayne fleets, and so just to see what the other municipalities we have heard back from the ministry, from the first letters, basically, like, just basically, they didn't really touch on the request for a moratorium, they basically said how great wind energy was. So, we did get a response, anyway, a good response to the direct questions asked. But, so, it's pending, we definitely have lots of information to go by and lots of different ideas. Some municipalities have, mainly for generating funds for the municipality, whether it's through development charges or through, some form of, letters of credit or some form of securities for either for rights removed or for road damages, and that's where they primarily are. As well, all that many that have the same municipal Wyoming, but definitely maybe Aaron and others will look at something similar to that, but maybe not the exact same.
If I can say, there was 10 municipalities who commented back to me that they had passed similar bylaws. So that was in their minutes.
Yes.
Councilor Cook?
I guess I'd just like to say that we can include these three recommendations made by the group in our proposed report, whether we vote to accept them all or not. I mean, we just include these three in the information that's included, so that we can just consider them moving forward with our
Councilor Underwood?
Yes, I have a, for you to the planner. Lambton Shores had existing bylaws before the Green Energy Act, that they not set all 550 meter setbacks.
Don't believe it's 550 meters, no.
No. But what happened to our existing bylaws beforehand?
Well, the Green Energy Act took away any municipal control over wind energy.
So if we were to put in some more bylaws stating 2,000 meters,
Province regulates wind energy.
province regulates wind energy, and I agree the Green Energy Act is terrible. But I am personally not into setting precedents by putting in bylaws that we are incapable of being able to enforce. I agree with the concept of when we decommission and protection of roads, but there has to be I don't think we're going to accomplish much with the 2,000 meters.
Councilor Rowe?
Well, I think what the clerk is going to bring to us is a report, and what we can control and what we can't. And we have to make some decisions around the things that we can control, the protection of our roads, our bridges, our culverts, those kinds of things, building permits and so on. So there are a number of items that municipalities do have control over, but there are many that we don't. And setbacks is one that we don't.
Yeah, the main objective here for almost all the municipalities is if you put something in your bylaw or you state something in an REA or whatever the case may be, it's waylaying the wind energy companies. We proved that in Blue Water. I mean, NextEra was supposed to start erecting these things the spring of this year, and there isn't a turbine up yet. So all we're asking is if you implement, I know what you're saying, the Green Energy Act is going to trump us. We know that. But if we put these in we put these bylaws in, or we put any stumbling block of any sort in, it waylays the wind energy company, because the government then waylays their notice to proceed.
Councilor Underwood?
Two more. You stated that to bring back friendship between neighbors and relations would be simply to have a vote against the turbines that would happen. I happen to have a lot of people in my ward who have signed leases for these power turbines. I don't think that's going to be very